What's going on, everybody? It's me, Truck Driver Sean. I'm back at the hotel after a whole day of summer NAMM, which I know what everybody's thinking. Who cares about summer NAMM, right? I've had a great time at summer NAMM. It's been super relaxed. Everybody's been hanging out. It's been a lot of fun catching up with people I haven't, some of them I've never even seen in person. And other than that, get to run into some really cool companies that you actually have the time to spend with them and talk about their products, unlike you do winter NAMM, where you're basically chasing the dragon the whole time you're there, trying to get your little piece in. Yeah. So that guitar you saw me playing in the beginning, Ciari guitars, it is phenomenal. It plays great. It sounds great. It is built in Tennessee. That's right here in Nashville, Tennessee. So yeah, we like it when guitar companies give us backpacks, because we're truck drivers, we're guys that go on planes, we're campers, we're college kids with not much space. It's always good to have something to put something in that's a backpack. And what company gives you a really cool ass backpack? I mean, look at this backpack. This is fantastic. It's the perfect size. You can put your laptop in here, anything you want. But Ciari guitars, they put something a little different in their backpacks. They put their guitar. How cool is that, huh? That right there, my friends, is just amazing. So say you travel. This seems pretty easy. I know it looks like, oh, what is this crazy wizardry I'm looking at? All right, it's super easy. It's ridiculously easy. So all you do, put the body up against your fat. If you're like me, you got plenty of it to go around. Pull it up one piece at a time. Come up. Make sure your strings are lined up on your bridge, and take this lever right here. Boom, boom. Bring that down. And you have a full-size guitar in great intonation. Sounds great. Has Seymour Duncan pickups in it, Seymour Duncan USA pickups, and they go to a coil split, so you can do all kinds of different variations. I personally like it just full on open. You really got tons of options. It's rock solid. It's really hard to knock out a tune. And you would never know that neck right there. You see that, you're like, oh, how is that to play on? Oddly enough, you look at that, you think it's going to be super intrusive. But it's not. It's super smooth. Do you know it's there? You'd have to be really fussy. But, you know, if you want a good travel guitar, you're not going to beat this. This right here is my product. And I'm sorry for all the other amazing products that are there, but for my lane, for the truck driving world, for the traveler, for the person who's living in a space that doesn't have a lot of space, this right here is easily my number one pick, and I'm very privileged. I just want to take a second. I know we're going to get back to this in just a few moments, but I want to thank these guys for letting me take this piece of gear off the NAMM floor and take it to the hotel with me tonight to shoot this video someplace where it's a lot quieter than NAMM. It really is a fantastic thing. This is kind of like their top end, I guess, and they start at around 1,500, and you're like, whew, that's a price tag. But think about it. Overseas LTD, that's definitely not going to give you the benefits that this does, is about the same price if you get one of the higher end ones. And that's made overseas by people who are getting paid 2 cents an hour. This has taken a lot of development. They're still developing it. This is not a finished product. They're still working on it. It's fantastic. I really do like it. Eventually, I will have one of these just because I think it has a lot to do with the fantastic thing that I do called truck driving. One thing I don't have, I know you guys see me yank half stacks and stuff out all the time. Room is kind of like a premium thing. And this, with the ease of it breaking down, and literally to do it up, so you can do it, you just reverse the process, you just put that lever up, slowly bring it down, let it bend. The back of it has a little magnet that holds that in place, and you're back to this. It just stays out of the way. You're ready to use it. Again, put it back, open it up, check, make sure your strings are in the right place, and link it into place, and you're good to go. In tune. Sometimes it does fall out of tune, but I have popped this thing a few times and it's in tune. Yeah. How will the neck hold up with the truss adjustment and stuff in the truck? I don't know. I did ask these guys when they have a demo unit come back in if I could take it on the road for a while in the semi truck, and that really will put a test on it to know exactly what this thing does. But I'm going to say this is my number one pick for summer NAMM. There's a lot of cool stuff, but really at the end of the day, this is just an incredible piece of gear that does incredible things. Now, you heard me do some senseless chug in the beginning. I'm going to show a little bit of clean channel. And then I'm going to see what happens if I just go to drop D on it. See if it knocks it all out of whack or if it stays. And when I go to drop D, I will do that obviously on film so y'all can have a look and see if it goes off the rails or if it holds up. I know the answer because I did it today on the NAMM floor. So I know what's going to happen. Obviously I'm smiling, so you probably figured it out. It's going to handle it fine, right? But who knows? Maybe there was magic on the NAMM floor. So we're going to take this and hook that up. I know some people are like, what's the scale length on it? This is a 24 and oh, they're gonna kill me. It's like 24 and 3/4. Basically Gibson scale. And it's got a good weight to it. You're talking probably 8 pounds, but I mean, look at the hardware you have in the back of there. You know, obviously it's not gonna be 2 or 3 pounds. That, you know, you can't have something that's built that rock solid and that amazing and not have a little bit of weight. And it has lock tuners too. They spared nothing on these, you know. It's absolutely fantastic. That's what the bridge and stuff looks like right there. It is just freaking cool. All right, so enough of me yakking. Go check them out. You literally, right on the bag, if I can get things put back up here. CiariGuitars.com. Tell me that's just not the coolest thing ever, right? Let's get this thing hooked up, play a little Queens, and we'll go do some chugs. So we know you come here for the chugs. You don't come here to listen to me run my mouth. But this is such a cool thing, you have to talk about it. You can't just do some quick chugs and then be done with it. So, like I said, it's fantastic. Check it out yourself if you can. You can't just go to Guitar Center and buy this. So checking it out is a little difficult. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get a demo of this for my truck, and what I do is y'all know if I'm on the road with it, You want to check it out to see if I'm in your warpath, and of course, if I'm in your warpath, get a hold of me, and I'll get myself pulled over so you can check one out. But that could be down the road a ways. Like I said, these still is kind of all in development, and they've been working their asses off for a couple of years on this. And it's what I'm holding right here. I can't imagine what else they could do to it to make it better. So let's get this thing checked out. Thanks again to Ciari Guitars. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being just super kind people. And let me walk off the NAMM floor with this thing. Not too often someone lets you do that. I'm just going to say it's not the norm. Right, let's check this thing out. What's going on, everybody? So as we part out of here, again, I want to thank Ciari Guitars for letting me borrow this magnificent piece of artwork that just happens to do some cool stuff. I want to break it down, put it away, let you watch that process again, because when you see a guitar do that, it's just completely unnatural. And this guitar just, it wails, it stays in tune. Everything about it is something that's not supposed to happen to guitars, and you can do it and it works flawlessly. This again is a magnificent piece of work, and gets my #1 piece of gear at NAMM. And hopefully I do get a demo of these and put a real test into it, like I do with everything else. Get it out on the road, and for better like a term, even though I don't beat on stuff, treat it like anybody would. You know, don't treat it special. Go out there, see what she does, see how she lasts. All right, very cool, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and please go to their website, check them out, find them on their socials. This truly is some really neat stuff. And they have a couple artists in there. I met one of them at a NAMM show, super nice guy, and he actually talks about, you know, how this has just become his actual guitar. Born out of necessity, used out of desire. That's a good way to put it. Born out of necessity, used by desire. And it really is a great playing guitar. I mean, obviously, you just watch me jump all around. Granted, I don't have my normal rig set up. I'm just using a Boss Katana with a noise pollution skull driver. That's what I'm using here in a hotel room, playing at very low volumes because I don't want to really bother anybody. And, you know, everybody has a peaceful night that way. Probably can even hit the crickets, because holy shit, there's some crickets outside. It's not the first time I've heard crickets when I play guitar, just saying. Anyhow, keep music evil, bring metal to the children, and definitely check out Ciari guitars. They're fantastic, made in Nashville, Tennessee, basically designed by a guy who was in and out of airports all the time, out of California. It just shows what happens when very smart people look at something and build something amazing. And he said something pretty cool that someone said to him. He built this because no one told him he couldn't. Just say it. It makes sense. When you see this thing, you play like, yeah, it shouldn't exist, but it does. I mean, I'm holding it in my hands. Played it at NAMM a bunch today. And there's 3 models I've played, and all 3 of them are just fantastic. So yeah, go check them out. Get the word out about these, because really, if you're into boating, you're into camping, you're a student, you're a truck driver, you know, you're someone who travels extensively, this thing literally is smaller than most backpacks when it's in that package. It's just fantastic. All right, so let's put this away, and then I'll be out of here. I've taken enough of your time. Please go check these guys out. And thanks again to that crew for just being awesome guys today. Everybody that works for them is just super, super fantastic and super friendly. It was really nice. All right, let's break it down and be done. I'm in the fucking ghetto. They should know. Like that, and she's all done. You gotta go back to NAMM where it belongs. Thanks again, everybody. If you're at NAMM on Sunday, please see me walking around, stop by and say hi. Later.